Welcome students to the another episode of Height and Distances of Trigonometry, chapter 23 from ICSE Foundation Mathematics class 10 by R.S. Agrawal, Gold Brothers Publications, and we are with episode 7.3. We are still working on the examples. Here we are going to see a different sort of an example. So let us find it out. A vertical pole and a vertical tower are on the same level ground. So there are two things. One is vertical pole and another one is vertical tower. Tower is always at a greater height than that of vertical pole. Okay, from the top of the pole, the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 60. So from the top of the pole to the top of the tower, it is 60. While the angle of depression from the foot of the tower, so depression of the foot of the tower is 30. So we are standing at the top of the pole and we are seeing to the top of the vertical tower as well as to the foot. So one is 60 degree, another one is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower if the height of the pole is 20 meters. So let us work it out. First of all, we'll draw the diagram and then we'll solve it. Okay, let us understand the figure. So AB is the pole and CD is the tower. So it says from the pole, that is from the top of the pole. So this is top of the pole. Angle of elevation. Elevation means from the lower point to the higher point. So from the lower point to the higher point, that is top of the tower, is 60 degree. And from the same point, we are looking to the foot of the tower, that is going to be 30 degree. So in the figure, so this is the AB is the pole, top, and this is the bottom, and this is the top, and this is the foot of the tower. So here from the top of the pole, we are looking to the top of the tower with an angle of 60 degree, and from the top of the pole we are looking to the foot of the tower with an angle of 30 degree. Now this is 30, so this also becomes 30 because it is the going to form a transversal. This AE we are drawing assuming a line that is parallel to CB, hence AC becomes transversal. So these are the two all interior opposite angles, that's why both of them are same. So this is also 30 degree. So depression, so angle of depression is 30 degree to the foot of the tower. I hope you understood the diagram. Now pole is equal to 20 meters. If pole is equal to 20 meters, then this part is 20, then this part is also 20. We don't know ED. We know AB is equal to 20, A to E, B to C is going to be 20. So EC is also 20, but we don't know DE. So if you consider the height of the tower, then CE plus ED. So this becomes 20 plus X. So here we put X. So let us start. So here 20 meters and this is X. So the height of the tower is 20 plus X meters. And in a diagram we get two right angle triangles. One we are getting, that is DEA, another one is ABC. So let us take the ratios, and as I told you in the previous episode that we are going to stuck to tan theta. Mostly tan theta is being useful in this type of sums because hardly you will be able to, or we will be given the hypotenuse. If hypotenuse is given, then we can take sin theta or cos theta, but here hypotenuse, this is our hypotenuse, is not given. This is our hypotenuse, is not given. That is the distance from C to A, and distance from A to D is not given. That is hypotenuse is not given. So we are not going to take sin theta or cos theta, we are going to take tan theta. So let us work it out with the tan theta. Okay, so we are going to write the things that are being provided to us. So AB is equal to pole is equal to 20 meters and AB is equal to EC, therefore EC is also 20 meters. Now CD is equal to tower, so tower is equal to CE plus ED. CE is 20, 20 plus X meters. So the height of the tower is 20 plus X. So we have to find out the value of X and then we add it with 20, we get the height of the tower. Now one more thing is there, that the distance between the pole and the tower is not given. So distance between the pole and the tower, will consider it as a y. So let us write down that part as well. So we considered the distance between the pole and the tower is y meter. So that means from point A to point E is also going to be y meter. So we write here CB is equal to y meter is equal to EA. So EA is also y meter and CB is also y meter. This is going to be useful in the tan theta formula. Let us work it out with the tan theta. So here we get two triangles, triangle DEA. So it becomes DEA and ABC. So we'll take tan 60. Tan 60 is equal to what? Opposite upon adjacent. So x upon y. So here we get tan 60 is equal to DE upon EA is equal to x upon y. But tan 60 is root 3. In the same manner, we'll take another triangle ABC. B is 90 degree, there E was 90 degree, here B is 90 degree. Tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So here tan 30 opposite upon adjacent, opposite is AB. So AB upon CB, AB means 20 meters, 20 upon y. So we get here tan 30 is equal to 20 upon y, but tan 30 means what? 1 upon root 3. Now simplifying it, we get y is equal to 20 root 3. So we got equation 1 and equation 2. We got the value of y. So substituting the value of y in the equation 1, we get root 3 is equal to x upon 20 root 3. Now simplifying, 20 root 3 goes this side, so multiplies with root 3. So 20 root 3 multiply root 3 is equal to x. Therefore x is equal to root 3 means 3. Therefore x is equal to 60 meters. But our answer is not completed. We require to find out the height of the tower. So height of the tower is equal to x plus 20. So 60 plus 20 is equal to 80 meters. So 80 meter is our answer. I hope you understood this sum. It's pretty simple. The only thing that you require to understand is the language of the problem. And once again I am telling you to draw the diagram. If you draw the diagram, then it becomes really easy. And always go for tan theta. We'll start with another example. So let us see second example. In the given figure, so figure is given to you. See in this question, the figure is given. So that means in board examination, sometimes they might give you the figure or they might not give you the figure. So you have to be very careful. If figure is not given, then you have to draw the figure. Then it becomes really easy. But if the figure is given, then also you draw the figure in your answer paper and then you start your sum. Okay, let us see in the given figure from the top of a building. So building is AB and the height of the building is 60 meters. So from the top of the building you are looking down, that is angle of depression, to the top and the bottom of a vertical lamp post. So at certain distance there is a lamp post near the building, and from the top of the building you are looking to the top of the lamp post and to the bottom of the lamp post. To the top of the lamp post the angle of depression is 30 degree. So now you can write here angle of depression is equal to angle of elevation. So it is 30 degrees. So if you are looking, if a person is looking up from the lamp post to the top of the building, it will be still an angle of elevation, that will be 30 degree. And from the top of the building to the bottom of the lamp post is 60 degree. So angle of elevation and angle of depression are same. So this is going to be 60 degree. So here figure is given and I have already written the keys in the figure. So this is 30 degree, it is an angle of elevation. This is angle of depression. Angle of elevation and angle of depression are same. This is angle of depression, this is angle of elevation, both are same. So if a person sees from here to here, it becomes angle of elevation. If a person sees from here to here, it becomes angle of elevation. So here 30 degrees, so angle of elevation and depression both are same. So this is also 30, this is also 60. So I hope you understood this, how it works. Anyway, CD is a lamppost which height is not given, so we consider it as x. The distance between the building and the lamppost is not given, so we consider y. This is x, so we are drawing a parallel line, that is EC parallel to BD. So this is x, this is also going to be x, and the distance between them is y. So the line that what we have drawn C to E is also y. So we get two triangles here, AEC and ABED. D. So we get two triangles. Now the height of the building is given as 60 meters. So whole building is 60 meters. This one is x. So what will be this one? 60 minus x. So we'll first of all work it out. Here hypotenuse, the length, the distance is not given. So we'll take tan theta. So let us work it out. So I have written all these things here. So you also have to write such type of things in your answer paper. So we get two triangles. Let us work it out. So here it goes. In triangle AEC, where E is 90 degree, tan theta is equal to O upon A, that is opposite upon adjacent. Tan 30 is equal to AE upon EC is equal to tan 30 means 1 upon under root 3 is equal to AE means 60 minus x. So 1 upon under root 3 is equal to 60 minus x upon y. That is our equation number 1. Now in second triangle, in triangle ABD, where B is 90 degree, tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Tan theta we are going to take 60 degree. So tan 60 is equal to AB upon BD. So that means AB is the height of the building, that is 60 upon y, and value of tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 is equal to 60 upon y. Therefore y is equal to 60 upon root 3. I hope you understood this calculation. So 60 I split into 20 3s are, and 3 I split into root 3 upon root 3. Root 3 cancel. So we get y is equal to 20 root 3. Now y is the distance between the lamppost and the building. So we can solve. Y is equal to, I can put straight away, y is equal to here 20 multiplied by 1.73, because the value of root 3 is 1.73, and if I multiply I get 34.6 meter, which is equivalent to 35 meters. So distance between the lamppost and the building, that is y, is 35 meter approximately. So we got one answer. One more answer is still remaining, that is we have to find out the height of the lamppost. So now substituting the value of y in equation 1. So we get 1 upon root 3 is equal to 60 minus x upon 20 root 3. Now see the arrows. This minus root 3 goes this side, 20 root 3 goes this side. So minus root 3 becomes plus root 3x is equal to root 60 root 3 minus 20 root 3. 60 minus 20 will give you 40 root 3, and root 3 comes down. Root 3 cancel, so you got 40. So the height of the lamppost is 40 and the distance between them is 35 meter. I hope you understood. This type of sums are likely to be asked in board examination. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any doubts or questions, please let me know in the comment box. Thanks very much. We'll see the other examples in the next episode, because students are requesting me to solve few more examples before I go to the exercise.